Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, when you're looking at this situation with the movie The Creators and them putting these so-called robots in the football game and one of the LA Rams versus the Miami Dolphins. Now, you see how these devils is moving and they coming out with these creations of theirs because they want to be God. And this is all in the scriptures because Apostle John seen in a vision what these people would be doing in the last days. And when they was finna implement their mark of Satan, he seen what they was gonna be doing. So let me get a couple of these verses just to bring this out because these dragons got major operations going on behind the scenes, and most of these Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans have no idea of who they dealing with. See, now real quick, let me get Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11. Let's see here, verse let me start at 18. It says, or unknown wild beast full of rage, newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor or filthy scents of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes, whereof not only to harm might dispatch them at once, but also the terrible sight utterly destroyed them. It says, and without these might they have fallen down with one blast, being persecuted of vengeance and scattered abroad through the breath of your power, but thou hast ordered all things in measure and number and weight. So this is talking about newly created beast or some kind of beast that he don't know that's created. And this could be what he's talking about. That these dragons is gonna be doing some amazing stuff. Let me get it's Ezekiel 28, starting at verse 2. It says, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus says the Lord God, because your heart is lifted up, and you have said, I am God, I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, yet you are a man, and not God, though you set your heart as the heart of God. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from you. So this is not talking about no Hamites who come from Tyrus. See, this is talking about the ruler of the world in these last days who pretty much done got his wisdom uh, exalted by the Lord, and he got his riches exalted by the world. And we know the riches was given to one nation. That's the last ruling nation, due to the blessing of their forefather. And Revelation talks about this nation. Revelation 13, thinking around about the 7th verse, it says, "And it was given unto him to make war with the saints, to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds, tongues, and nations." See, power was given to one nation. Power was given to this nation all over the world. Now let's get why power was given to this specific nation. Genesis 27 and 38. "And Esau said unto his father, Have you but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, your dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. And by your sword shall you live, and shall serve your brother. And it shall come to pass when you shall have the dominion that you shall break his yoke from off your neck." So this is the Yahweh saying that Esau is going to have the dominion, the rulership. He's going to rule by his sword. Okay, so when you go to Revelation 6 and 4, it says, "Therefore, and there went out another horse that was red." Edom means red, talking about the nation of Edom, children of Esau. "And power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another." Examples: Civil War, World War I and II, Vietnam, well, not Vietnam, but one and two world wars. It says, "And there was given unto him a great sword." See, it was given unto the Edomites to have a great sword that come out with these great weapons. Okay, then you go to back to Revelation 13, where it's talking about that this nation will have power over the saints and over all nations. What would he do? Now, when you go into verse 11, that two-horned beast, all of the scholars agree that this is the power of America. See? And so when you get to where is it? Verse 14, this is the point. He said, "And deceive them that dwell on the earth." Now, when you jump over to 12, it tells you who the dragon was. 12 and 9, it says, "And the great dragon was cast out." Now, that great dragon was in verse 3. It says, "And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon." See, the Edomites are red. Their nation are red. This dragon represents the nation of Edom. It says, "And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world." So in verse 4, it says, "The dragon gave his power to the beast." Say it's the same operation. That's all it's saying. The beast, the scarlet beast, and the red scarlet beast and the red dragon is the same, the nation of Edom. And it says that, verse 14, "And deceive them that dwell upon the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live." So they was going to be uh, having miracles, doing all kind of miracles. See, they creating robots looking like human. They get creating so-called the neural link they can put in your brain and cause your disabilities to go away. If you're crippled or whatever, had a stroke, they can cause your limbs to be recovered. See, they can cause your hearing to come back, your sight to come back with this technology that they got. See, and also this is gonna be when they come out with their mark of Satan, and I call it the mark of Satan because Revelation 12 and 9 say he is called the devil and Satan, this red dragon, this scarlet beast. See, this the mark of Satan is where he's gonna cause, verse 16, all, both small and great, rich or poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark. See, the buying and selling it, they're gonna lock it down where you're gonna have to have their acceptance to feed yourself. Let's get it in Revelation 6. See, this nation of Edom. Not only is the nation of Edom red, when you go into Leviticus 13, it brings out how they have a plague of leprosy. And that plague of leprosy will have you having a whitish, reddish look to it. So you can be pale or you can look red. That's why they're called in verse 8, the pale horse, saying, I looked and behold a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. Now we know in Habakkuk 2 and 5, it says that Esau is as death and and cannot be in it as death and as hell. Let's go ahead and get it. I don't want to butcher the scripture. 2 and 5, real quick. It says, yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, the nation of Edom, telling lies. He is a proud man, just like Obadiah said, your pride have deceived you, the Edomites. Neither keepeth at home who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. See, he have rulership, power over the nation. So going back to 6 and 8, it says, and his name that sat on him was death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth. See, this is Babylon the Great America that he's gonna get power over. So this is where the Israelites is being depressed or being oppressed, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. And this is where the majority of the Israelites is concentrated into this fourth part of the earth. It says he's gonna have power over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword and with hunger. See, that hunger goes back to the black horse. See, verse 5, it says um, that the black horse will have a pair of balances in his hand, meaning he gonna have this yoke that he gonna put on the people. Well, if they don't uh, put this yoke or receive this yoke on them, they gonna be rejected when it comes to eating. That's why it says in verse 6, wheat for a penny or barley for a penny. See, you ain't gonna be able to have no bread, food to eat, if you don't let him put this yoke on you, let him put the mark of Satan on you. And if you don't do this, he gonna be able to kill you with hunger. See, or put you to death. This is the stuff that Esau is coming with. These red dragons, the devil that the Bible speaks of. And this is the time we living in. Revelations 2 and 10 say, fear none of the things which thou shalt suffer. Mind you, he talking about the synagogue of Satan, who trying to claim that they are Jews, which are not. See, which is Amalek, the small hatters, with Nixon and all of these people done exposed. They the one that's in control. It says, fear none of the things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, see the Edomite, shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be you faithful unto death, and I will give you a crown of life. 3 and 10, because you have kept my word of my patience, I will also keep you from the hour of temptation. See the period of time where these Edomites try to put their yoke and their mark of Satan on everybody, which shall come upon all the world. See, both small and great, cause all to try them that dwell upon the earth. See, this is the time we living in, because these dragons, they got their digital currency with Fed Now. They got their robots, the robot dogs, the robot humans. See, you got robots in hotels serving meals and things. The man said he can get rid of everybody and just have robots. Then you got them having this currency battle where the dollar is getting ready to be destroyed due to the BRICS nations coming together: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. See, coming together to destroy that dollar. So they're gonna have to go digital and lock down the system. Then you got these people running over the border talking about they coming to flee from oppression from their nation. No, it's a bunch of young men coming over here to enforce these draconian laws that the government is going to implement when they shut it down and cause martial law. Like 2nd Ezra 16 say, a man will not be able to enter into the city. See, because they're going to have the city locked down under martial law. And so this is going to be the time that they implement that mark of Satan, and all hell break loose in these streets of Babylon the Great, America. And so these robots at the football game. See, they just exposing themselves to show how advanced they are with these robots. You got Elon Musk already doing trials and trying to come out with a pretty much addition of robots. And he's showing the progress that they're making, which they probably 10 years down the road more advanced than what he bringing up. But this is the time that we're living in. Let me get second Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, lest Satan shall get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. See, we are not ignorant of what these dragons is doing. It says, let's see here, get right to the point. Verse 4, it says, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. See, we already see what's coming. For verse 5, ye are all children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. See, we watching and we sober because the Lord have gave us the spirit to understand what's going on. And we see everything these devils is doing. But I just want to bring that out. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. The honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, descendants of slaves scattered around the globe on slave ships and through many captivities. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.